It was very, very tricky. He had a hard head. He was extremely tough. Hats off to him. Yeah, very impressed. He just, every time I heard him, he just kind of like just sucked it up and just pushed through. And it's a real man. That's a real man.
Did you feel you were close to finishing it in sort of the
Couple times.
round?
Yeah, a couple of times, and then he just recovered and he just endured with it. He found a good way of like kind of like holding on to me for a bit and getting his breath back, and then yeah,
What was Tim yelling to you?
just work the body. I kept working the body. I could hear like the little grunts when we were in close as I'm hitting him in the body. I was like, oh, okay, I got him. He's hurt. Then I keep punching and he just recovered. Damn. Yeah, no, hats off to him. Really impressed with Danilo. I knew that he'd be tough. I knew that he's going to be tricky, and he definitely was. It's good to go the distance again.
That sixth round, you sort of laughed it off out there, but
No, I was fine. I've copped worse shots before in my life. I've copped worse shots in sparring. I recovered from it quickly. He just had a little bit of a momentum going, and I was just trying to hold on to him. It was at the end of the round, wasn't it? Near the end. Yeah, and I knew I could feel it, and I just wanted to hold on, kind of smother him with that, and not let him be able to throw shots. But he just had a bit of momentum going, and that's maybe where his confidence came from. But I was fine.
Nikita, what's the longest you've gone in a fight in terms of the 10 rounds? How did you feel your fitness was? Do you feel like you had plenty more rounds in you towards the end?
Yeah. Honestly, the first 2-3 rounds, first 4 rounds went by very, very slowly. I was thinking, I kept looking up at in the corner. I could see it's only round 2. I was like, shit, it's been a long fight already. But then the later rounds kind of just flew past, and I felt fine. I actually felt better as the fight went on.
Why did those first few rounds feel so slow?
I don't know. Boxing's a weird thing. Like this is my ninth fight. Every time I step in there, it feels like I'm in a completely new world, and it's completely different to sparring. And the first little bit, you're just trying to adjust. It's weird hitting someone without a headgear and the hardness in the head. Yeah, it's got such small gloves. It takes a little bit of time to adjust, but as I get more fights in the belt, in the record, I'll get more comfortable with it all.
It seemed like a fight where you were very calculated, very thought out, and you seemed to like just take the game plan. Sometimes you sit here and go, oh, I've made silly mistakes here and there. It didn't look like that tonight.
I thought I did pretty shit with some of the stuff that I wanted to do. I didn't manage distance the way that we practiced, but that's life. You live, you learn. I got some studying of myself to do, some improvements to make.
Is there a moment that really surprised you about where he stood up to something you threw in any of the rounds there, where you were really sort of you were surprised by how well he did?
I think it was like one of the counter lefts, like slip left and hit him over the top. Because he came at me and I landed a flush. I was just surprised that he was just still holding on. Yeah. Even like some of the shots where we were in close, and I'd come with my lead hook, lead uppercut, and kind of loop around. I was surprised that he was able to just hold on to that, because that's a punch you don't really see.
No, that was a nice shot.
I've never even practiced that before. That just came to me in the moment. It felt like a bit of like a matrix kind of like.
We'll get that one on the highlight reel. That was,
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Frothing it.
Landed a couple of times as well.
There's been heaps of names mentioned. It's a pretty stacked division in Australia. Maybe George can answer this as well. What's the next direction from here?
Well, look, I think for us, we had some people sitting front row watching Nikita perform tonight, and Kyle Mazzudia had a few words with Nikita on his way out of the ring, and Brock Jarvis was obviously seen there. Brock's had a lot to say leading up to Nikita's fight. Brock's looking at coming into the super welterweight division, making it even more stacked than what it already was. But I think there's a real energy there with Kyle Mazudia as well. So it's great that those fights are sitting there. So we'll recover, we'll set a date, and we'll set an opponent, and we'll make sure we invite you along to hear it firsthand.
Yeah, I like Colin as a guy, and great to fight him. Great to get it going. We're meant to fight in the amateur days, so it'd be cool to finally get it going.
What do you say to you after the fight?
I think along the lines of let's get it going or something like that. That's basically sending back. Whenever we're both ready, we'll do it. It's not if, it's when.
How long, do you think you before you come back?
I don't know. I got some injuries I gotta kind of fix up beforehand. My left knuckle hurts from his head. I'm gonna check that out. It's been hurting since Brubaker, so you need to get some
I hit
MRIs.
him a lot too.
Yeah.
He gets a 20k.
Yeah, look, great question. I personally,
No knockouts.
No knockouts.
no knockouts. And you know what?
Just a thought.
Well, let's see who gets the most clicks. Most clicks.
Yeah, I was thinking that as I'm going out, I was like, oh, there's been no knockdowns, no knockouts. Like, oh, I've got this in the bag.
Yeah, look,
It's 10 rounds, like, fuck.
it's absolutely cursed. Every time I've done it, we haven't been able to get the knockout. But I think if we're talking performances, early on, I thought Jazzy Parr put on a great performance. Mateo stepped in the ring, and I thought that was a great fight, a really high-level, world-class fight. And I thought Nikita's was also a world-class fight. So if I was gonna look at who deserves it, I'd probably split it between Mateo and Nikita.
Yeah, let's split it.
Your share.
Yeah.
Huh?
Your share. We're going for dinner. Your share on that. On that.
And whatever's left over can go to the media
I do for
cohort.
everyone.
We'll be left with the bill.
Yeah, I also just want to thank my sponsors. They're the ones helping me get through all this. They help me train day in, day out, not have to have a 9-to-5 job. And I just want to say I appreciate you guys.
Says one of the
Glenn's got all of them on the shirt. The little 12 as well.
You've seen them enough, man. They're on plenty of shirts.
You said you wanted an early night to go get some pizza. You did 10 rounds, so you're still.
Pizza shop's shut, bro.
Yeah, what's the time?
Midnight.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's kebabs at this hour.
Spewing. Well, I
Kebabs.
got some wood at home and some meat, so maybe I'll just go cook a barbecue at home. Never too late for a barbecue. Sorry, neighbours. Thanks, guys.